Folks, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cube this problem. The question says given segment MN shown below with M at -6, 1 and N at 3, -5, what is an equation of the line that passes through the point P and is parallel to segment M? The important information that I need to circle in order to cube is going to be all of the vocabulary words I see here. So here, the only vocab word that I really see is parallel. So that's going to be the one thing that I circle here. I need to underline the directive of the question. In this case, that is, what is an equation of the line that passes through the point P and is parallel to MN? B wants me to box a verb. Well, in this question, there is no actual verb, so there's nothing for me to box. And lastly, I just need to eliminate any unnecessary information. Kind of this first clause here, it's a little bit unnecessary. So now that I'm done cubing this problem, what I need to do in order to approach this problem is first realize what the word parallel is telling me. Since I'm trying to find a line that is parallel to segment MN, that means it's going to have the same slope. So that means I need to know the slope formula. Slope formula says M is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. In the problem, I was given 2 points. I'm going to go ahead and label the coordinates of each point as x1, y1, and x2, y2. Now that I have labeled each of those points, I'm just going to simply plug those coordinates into the slope formula here. y2 in this case was -5 minus y1, which is 1, over x2, which in this case is 3, minus x1, which is a -6. So this becomes -6 over a +9. This fraction can actually be simplified to become -2/3. So my slope M is equal to -2/3. Because I'm trying to go for a parallel line, that means that the parallel slope is also going to be -2/3. So I can instantly eliminate options 3 and 4 because these slopes, 3 over 2, are opposite reciprocals, which does not give me parallel lines. In order to find the actual equation, I'm going to take my parallel slope and I'm going to plug it into the equation y equals mx plus b. When I plug in this slope, that gives me y is equal to -2/3 x plus b. Now, in order to find my b value, I'm simply going to take the point P that this line goes through and plug it into this equation. So that gives me 1 is equal to -2/3 times a +6 plus b. I'm going to rewrite this right here just to give myself a little bit of room to work. So I have 1 is equal to -2/3 times 6 plus b. Now I'm just going to simplify this equation a little bit. When I multiply -2/3 times 6, this gives me 1 is equal to -12 over 3 plus b, which can actually just be simplified to be 1 is equal to -4 plus b. And in order to solve for b, I simply just have to add 4 to both sides, and I get 5 is equal to b. Therefore, my equation is y is equal to -2/3 x plus 5, which I see is option number 1. So the answer to question number 1 is option number 1.